I'm gonna record this too. Welcome YouTube. We've got a spicy little pack going on here. We've got Fatal Push is an excellent card. Scrapper Champions also phenomenal. And Aether Chasers, I'd say just the best common. I think it's pretty. If it's not the best common, it's top 3 for sure. A couple other cards I like in here. I like to play Automaton, the 2/3. But I think it's Aether Chaser and Scrapper Champion. That's a pretty close pick between those two themselves. However, I think Fatal Push is just better than both of those. So it's gonna be our pick right now. Let's let us start with a good red card. Ooh, rewarded. All right. So Vengeful Rebel, I think, is excellent. But let's do our due diligence here and go through this pack. We got Restoration Specialist, I think, is good, not great. Vengeful Rebel is great. Windkin Raiders is very good as well. It's a strong card. These 3 are all pretty good in their respective decks and all cards you want one of. Maybe more, actually, no, more of one of. Well, maybe not this one. Bandar is awesome. Playable. So, decent cards in here. But I think Vengeful Rebel is the strongest anyway. And obviously it's in the color of our first pick, so it's great to have. Alright, now it gets a little more interesting. So we've got 2 powerful white X cards. None of them are black. This card's not quite a consideration, but I think both of these are strong enough to be taking and be considering taking you this early. Not too exciting. Aether Poisoner is pretty good and is in our colors. Bastion Inventor is good, not our colors, and Eagle's very good. Then we've got Shock and Sweatworks Brawler that are great red cards. So, for example, I don't think these cards are enough worse than the Renegade Wheelsmith that we'd want to take. I wouldn't want to take a 2-color card because I'd rather have one of these. And I think it'd be one of these red cards over the Eagle, given our black. But I think I'd rather stay on color, and I don't think, if you're going to take Shock, for example, I don't think this is enough worse than Shock than just stay in one color. Alright, here we've got good card for black-red, good card for blue-black artifacts. Very good, actually. Cavalry, Crusher, Reverse Engineer, and then Destructive Tampering, Water Automaton. Actually, Ravenous Intruder is good for black-red Sacrifice. I think it's either the Crusher to stay open. I don't think it's worth taking a Cavalry into green. I think the blue Reverse Engineer could be good. Even though I don't love playing blue-black. I think this is just less replaceable. So we're going to go and take this and see what we do with that. Okay. So what do we have here? We've got Unplayable Rare, Bad Uncommon. Sorry, yeah. Interestingly playable uncommon here. Just a regular 3-drop that would just go in our deck pretty no matter what. Interesting to take Implement here. Red Implement. Could be a black-red improvised deck. In which case this would be very good. If we do end up blue, I think these would both be pretty good. So kind of know we're black, or we just take a black 2/3 here. I'm gonna hedge towards artifacts. I know I should have taken. Oh shit. Well, that's disgusting. I wanted to take was Red Implement, and I think that would have led us nicely into Fenhauler here. Over Hornet, Poisoner, Black Implement. Although it is looking like black's really open here, so Given this auto pick here, because I'm an idiot. Stick with the poisoner, stick to just normal black theme, and we'll see what happens here. Alright, starting to make some decisions here. Playable red, black sideboard, just kind of an improvised card is interesting. I'd rather not play too many if I don't have to. Rebuke and Drake are very interesting to see this late. So is Unbridled Growth. I think for blue-black we want artifacts enough that might play the first solvent, although I kind of want Revolt. I just kind of want Unbridled Growth's the interesting pick there, but I think that's probably what we want to be taking there. Alright, well now we're getting some strong white signals here. Mostly the Audacious Infiltrator. And this isn't really a signal, I'd say, but it's a consideration. I don't think this is a sign. I don't think this is a green sign. As much as I do like this card. Black-white's not great, but let's go ahead and try it out here. Alright, so playable black card. And again, two pretty good red cards here. Better than the white card. They're stronger than the black card, although black keeps us on color. I'm gonna take the Welder Automaton, because even if we're blue, an artifact deck, any black artifact deck would play this. And alright, let's try to revolt a little and we will be Night Market Aeronaut. Late Bastion Adventure. Alright, well this is a good secondary improvised card. It's a pretty cool sign there. This is interesting, because this will go in the red artifact deck, but I think at this point we'll take this black sideboard card. I don't want to negate. I don't think we're going to be in that red deck, but yeah, and we'll take this Rebuke. Oh yeah, we'll take Fenholler. Alright, so we're going to just be certainly going to be an artifact deck here. Whoa, okay. So hopefully we can wheel this Fenholler. Maverick Doctorist would be a consideration here, but given Aether Revolt and Yeheni's expertise, these two cards are just super strong. And interesting. Interesting what I would want here. This is tough. At first thought's Gifted Aetherborn, but at this point I would take some black implements for the record, given all this improvise. I think those are good to have. Oh man. I think I'm gonna take the Aetherborn. I think our board is just gonna have too many cards that are the expert. No. I think this is just too good to pass. I think it is. Alright, so I don't think we want red implement even though it triggers. I don't think we want the Slag Requisitioner. Let me rephrase, I definitely don't want this card. Even though it's going to be a consideration. Tezzeret's Touch is very interesting. This might be our pick here. Otherwise it's Aether Swooper, it's just a good 2-drop that goes with our theme, but I think this card's just too strong to pass. Yeah, I think we're gonna take this. I'd like to take a Mobile Garrison or something later, ideally a better vehicle than that, but I'd love to wheel an Alley Swooper or something if we can. Another Yeheni's expertise? Wow, I was going to be very happy with the Daredevil Dragster or another Passion Inventor. Wow, well this kind of changes our theme here, because think this card's very good. I think we just be a more controlling deck rather than having to be an improvised deck, but we can still do both, especially if we have like implements. And actually, the inventors are great and Fen Haulers because it doesn't. Especially if we have cards like implements and solvent, that none of these die to these expertise. Vehicles as well. It's been a really interesting deck, so I'd love to wheel the inventor and the top rebuke here, but let's see how that goes, because that's just crazy to have. Alright, so we either want Blue Implementer, Cruel Finality. I think we're going to take the Cruel Finality. It's actually great with Yanni's expertise being able to finish off something bigger. I think it may actually be the Universal Solvent here. Given all this Improvise and the Tezzeret's Touch. I don't really want a 3-1. So let's go ahead and take this. Another Poisoner and a Servo Schematic and a Fen Hauler black. Wow. This is all super open for us. I think this is just better, because this does provide us an artifact for Improvise. Even though this provides us with 2, this leaves us with the leftover good card, so... I need to start taking... I mean, I've just seen so many payoffs that I think I can afford to do that, and then the payoffs should come later. That's crazy. I feel like this could be intriguing with something like a Servo Schematic. Or just triggering Revolt. Oh my gosh. I'd love to take the Well-Advised Engineer, but I think this is just too good. So it can help us improvise and then also get us a land and also trigger Revolt for our few Revolt cards, so I think the map's just great. Okay. Yeah, I do want to take one more enabler. I would love an implement, but I think I need to take one more improvised card, and then that way I can be happy playing things like Universal Solvent. A ton of card advantage in general with Reverse Engineer, double Yanni's expertise. This deck's very interesting. And I'm pretty excited to play it, actually. Again, I don't think I want this Line Requisition. I don't think it's good. This implement's interesting because I don't know that I'll be able to sack it, and I think if we're more Revolt deck, we might want that more. Take another Rebuke, and I think I would start 2 at this point. This is actually, yeah, blue implements exactly what we want. Take a sideboard guy. Yes, this is awesome. Alright, this is really coming together here. Really coming together. I think I want the Welder Automaton. I guess I don't know that. And... oh, I can't put creatures separately. Bummer. So... this is all going to get real interesting. Alright, got all our permanents over there, over here. Yeah, we do. Okay. So the Cloud Blazer Splash is interesting. Iron League Steed is interesting. Cogworker's Puzzle Knot is interesting. Given we're gonna really want prisms if we see any, I think this is a safe pick here. I don't think I want or need the Steed. I don't really. I mean, if I splash white, great. But I think if we're gonna play this, we may as well have the Cloud Blazer. Oh man. Killing us. 2 mana 3/1 or 2 mana 2/2 that taps for mana effectively. I think that's better than malfunction here. I'd love a tidy conclusions though, given we have so much that can kill small creatures. Oh god. Oh, look at this pack. Oh, Syndicate Trafficker is so good. Bizarre Barge would be excellent. Do we even have any artifacts? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these make artifacts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yikes. I might be cutting these night market aeronauts, and I'll be okay with that, but I love a Peafowl. I love the Trafficker. I love a Bomap Bizarre Barge, but I think Serpent's just too good. Is my deck too expensive? I think I can take the Serpent here. But I am going to start to have to take things. Alright, this is a tough one, because this is great, but I do need something like this. Oh man, this card's so excellent for us, though. I think this is worth it in this deck. Unrandom Designs is definitely worth it. So this is way better. This is the tidy conclusions I needed. All right, this is good. This is good, everybody. This is good. Coming along nicely. Yeah, I might not be playing these Night Market Aeronauts. I don't have a ton of creatures, but they are all strong. I might be cutting the Cloud Blazer at this point. Confiscation Coup. Oh, yes. Oh, what did we do to deserve all this? Oh, goodness gracious. So we have a lot of early interaction. We've got some removal spells. I definitely don't think we're a Night Market Aeronaut deck. This is just not how we're winning. Oh gosh. Tidy Conclusions and Essence Extraction. Oh my goodness. How is this happening to us? And I mean that in a positive way, because this is amazing. I think I have enough that can kill small things. Man. Wow. A rush or a trade wins. Let's play a rush, but I made it sideboard this. I don't think I need it main deck. It's great with the poisoners, but yeah, no white splash, it looks like. No prisms. It's fine. Two drop I don't need. Oh gosh, I'm definitely playing this. It's possible I just need more creatures in the sideboard. Oh, I have a bunch already. Yeah. 28 with the maps. I got some cuts to make. It doesn't directly go into our plan. I think all this goes into our plan. All these cards are just great. It's possible I don't need the Cruel Finality, which sounds crazy, but I think I do want the Water Automaton though. I think it's just good. So all these are very awkward with the Henny's expertise, but it's only 8 cards, and I think I can play around it enough. You know what? With the Universal Solvents, I didn't think about this. That's where the Tidy Conclusions becomes less necessary. So given all this removal, I'm definitely gonna cut the Cruel Finality, which seems really strange. I don't really want to cut any artifacts, but these implements aren't great. So we have 2 good removal spells, then 3 that kill smaller things, solvents that kill things later. Question is, so if we have 1 thing out, these go here. If we have 2, they can go even cheaper. Which seems reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential artifacts here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 12 artifacts. So that's a ton of artifacts. So this may even be here. As far as curve goes, this is perfect. A lot of 2s, 3s, 4, 5s. And even take a break, take expertises. Go 1 the card draw. So even at 3 mana, the artifacts are important. Really don't know what to cut here. It might be a solvent, might just be too slow and not do enough, because these both of the implements ramp me into what I need ramping. So let's just cut one of these, as weird as that is. And I think I could do 16 lands in a map. But I have some mana sinks. Thing is, I don't think I have any red. Maybe isn't a bad thing, I guess. Maybe this is just fine anyway. I guess I could cut the counter spells for game 1 and bring them in once I know what I want to be countering. Like that's a legitimate strategy, I think. Then our rest of our deck is just grindy card advantage and removal. A lot of card advantage here. That's great. Yeah, let's do that. Sort by color. Almost no blue, huh? Maybe we could just throw a mountain in there. So I don't think I need more than 8 swamps. Go 9. Is 6 enough blue? I need double blues. Do I need double black pretty soon? No, I think I have the long game anyway. I don't think I need a mountain. I don't think I need the long game. The map can find the red card. Yeah. I didn't think about the map as fixing. So we can throw up Plains and Cloud Blazer. I think our late game is just too good. I think it's fine, and if we need that, we can throw a mountain in there. But I don't think we're gonna win with this ever. I think if we're gonna win anyway. So I think this deck's good to go. Let's just do it. Get some games going. My last blue-black deck was awesome, but did have Tezzeret, so that always helps. Alright, well thanks again everybody watching. Hope you guys enjoy. If you do, if you're having some fun here, I haven't started playing it, but if you're having fun so far, feel always appreciate any follows you guys can give me. You can hit the little heart, they should be the bottom left of your screen. Helps me out a lot as a streamer. And there's the plug. So I'm going to keep this just on the backs of Yenny's expertise, and if we draw any artifact, we can go artifact into expertise into Bastion Adventure turn 5. So That's not great, but good. Hopefully we draw something a little better and I can play the implement off of the expertise. Although if it's a creature, yeah, that's good. It would die the expertise, but that's alright. I don't have to play the expertise if our opponent doesn't do anything. Or maybe I want to make a 1/1. Yes. Play an implement. And then next turn I can play Fashion Inventor, brick his Rhino, also have a Death Toucher, and then play Fen Holler the next turn. Seems great. Ugh, that's tough. So you can give it plus X, so it doesn't do anything, alright. But can block with my 4/4 or my Death Toucher. And Hexproof does nothing for that, so I think we're alright. And then I'll have a 5/5 next turn, so we'll definitely be okay. Well then. Okay. I'm happy to trade that. Yeah, I don't know what that was. So, I'm gonna... Well, the Yeti's expertise will be able to kill the bird at some point. And hopefully I can just beat down these Fen Hollers before it becomes a problem. Oh, okay, please, yeah. Oh, no. Alright, well maybe Yeti's expertise is not as great as... Can I take 10? I have to, I think. Oh boy. Oh, I'm dead in the air unless I draw something. That I did not consider. Yes. Need to leave something back, but this at least will kill the bird. And then I've got plenty of blockers on the ground. Alright. I think that works. This works out okay. Even though I can't play Fen Holler or Gear Seeker Serpent next turn, but... Oh, well then. I don't think there are any haste creatures in his colors, but attack for 9 or for 12 is just about the same thing, so I'm gonna do that. Alright. Dodge a bullet there. Alright, we definitely want removal. And I think... It's funny, because Yeti's expertise could be very good, but I'm on the draw, or I'm on the play, excuse me, so I'm going to cut one for a cruel finality, I think, as crazy as that sounds. And I might bring in a Solvent and some Rebukes. Does Morpho Squad do anything? I'm not gonna bring in the solvent, but I'm gonna bring in rebukes here. Maybe I cut a 4-4 or a 3-1. Let's cut a 3-1. And I think all these are good. Maybe it's reverse engineer, don't want. I think I want all the artifacts. Especially the cheap ones. Interesting. It might be reverse engineer. Let's try that. And I'm not sure if the rebuke's better on the player than draw. This hand's great to start off with, but oh wait, I'm on the draw. What am I saying? Not on the play. Oh, this is great with the rebel. The opponent plays a rhino, we'll use the rebel and kill it next turn. I don't think I want to block here, I'd rather make an artifact. I think. Artifact enters the battlefield. Yes. Okay, one. Yes. I can activate the designs to trade the 2 damage. It's really just going to be about how I'm using my removal and my everything. I think I can use my Death Toucher. It's my advantage. I can definitely attack with both. If he blocks, I'll kill it with the Rebel. And if he doesn't... maybe that's fine, and actually probably should have just played this beforehand so I could have made another servo and triggered it and everything. So that was a little bit of a mistake, but that's okay. And I will block the Ibex if he puts a counter on it. No counters, eh? And I block it anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this now. Maybe I don't want to be trading damage, but problem is I'm gonna need a win condition. Once I hit his expertise, probably into Vengeful Rebel to kill something big. That's probably the best play for me. And then be attacking with a 3-2, and I'll hopefully have some other creatures in play at that point. Be interesting here. Yeah, maybe I should have kept a servo back to block. I didn't really consider that. One of my big creatures, though. All right, I think we're just at a standstill here. Don't really want to block his 2/3. Just because it'll get. I think I just prep for this board wipe, and especially now that I found my win condition, I don't think I need anything else. Probably afford to take the 3 one time. Then I need to not take any more damage after that, definitely. Very interesting. An inspired charge, probably. Ah, okay. That's actually fine. It's unfortunate. Do have to kill this flyer, though. Controls. Alright, well. Still, anything with the converted mana cost 4 or less I can kill. Alright. Good start. Let's keep it going. Let's keep you going. And whoa, that's a lot of trophies. People can play a lot, I guess. Again, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, those of you guys that are watching, and for YouTube, I will hope you guys are enjoying as well. I'm posting this one long video. I always go back and forth whether I like posting these things as a draft and then each individual game, or each individual match, excuse me. Or sometimes just do one long video with all the matches and everything. So try to alternate to mix it up for people. Alright, well I have 10 black sources, so I think I'm gonna keep this. Really risky, but it is a really good hand, and does slow the game down a good amount. Alright. Like I said, kind of looked out, but I did have, like I said, I do have 10 black sources. Oh, boy, it really looked out to have that black early, because that could have been really nasty otherwise. And he can nature's way, but he can't hunt the weak or prey upon, so. And I don't think it's worth attacking just to make another token. Not yet, at least. Because my ideal is that we actually confiscation coup his creature. And then I'll still have 2 energy left over also, and actually 2 more given the Aether Poisoner. So still wouldn't have been able to cast the Fenholler if I had a Servo this turn. So I'm gonna go turn 5 coup. And And then we'll go turn 6 Fan Holler, then I can start cracking my implement. Alright, still gonna steal the Cub. Yeah. And I can play these guys later. Pay 2 energy, yep. And now I'm intrigued. Do I want to make a servo? I don't think it expedites me at all. No, I don't want to be able to put 2 counters on the Cub. I want to be able to two counters on the Cub so it survives the expertise. And the expertise kills his Drake, so... being friendly, it seems. I don't think he's being sarcastic. Well then, 5-5 or 5-6. I'm gonna go ahead and attack first. So our opponent could have a pump spell, but if he is, then let's do both. And then let's just play out the Serpent. I don't think we need expertise quite yet. I'm gonna have to take 4 in the air, but get expertise after that, and I'll be attacking my opponent for 10, which seems good enough. Alright, well, this deck is looking pretty strong. Happy to have this in our Find Your Battlefield tournament tomorrow. Ice over. Intriguing. Oh, better than the Serpent, I guess. Yeah, I'll take the 4. And I'm going to go ahead and attack for 6 first. I'm going to cast off of expertise. I'm going to pay 2. No. Well, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Do not have enough. So no, I'm not going to. I'm going to save it for my next Poisoner if I draw whatever. Let's do this though. See if I draw something I can cast off the expertise. Map counts, but I didn't really need it to count. Deep in the tank is our opponent. Ooh, Scratchawler. That's super interesting. Again, it's kind of a sign that I should be holding this expertise, but for other cheaper things, but I think I just need to get rid of these flyers. And I think that's just, yeah, I think that's just what I need to be doing. It's fine. I'm going to keep the map to trigger Revolt for a Fatal Push or Vengeful Revel if needed. 5. Nope, you don't want to do this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And there. Okay. That's solidifies ourselves pretty well. I mean, he has to deal with the Serpent. Serpent's just an unblockable 5 power. So he needs to kill it or gain life. And I don't think he's in the colors to kill it, so. Yep. Alright, not sure what our opponent said there, but doesn't look like it was the nicest thing. Alright, kind of have a feeling I'm gonna want to gain life against this deck. And Universal Solvent might be good. I didn't see any targets for 4th Bridge Prowler. So well, that was weird. I think I want all the removal to set. I'm gonna bring in the Cruel Finality and the Rush. Do I want the counter spells is the question. I don't know enough to know if I want the Reverse Engineer. I'll cut this Malvis squad again, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I don't need the rush. I haven't really seen what our opponent has, to be honest. So, what do we bring in? Just Cruel Finality? I don't know, it's kind of bad against the 2-3 flyers. Let's just bring in the Rush of Vitality. Yeah. Just in case. Yeah, I'd keep this actually. It's a great draw. Poisoner's great with Rush of Vitality as well, of course. Double Poisoner is also good, although putting all that energy into possibly, I'll take this damage here. Possibly needing the Eddie's expertise early is probably not great, but well, with this hand, I don't see a reason to overextend anything. So I'm not going to block. I could have attacked for one and just not made a servo, but I didn't want to make it that obvious. And I'd rather save this rush to gain life, since no attacks or no other plays. Huh. I'm gonna wait one more turn, see what my opponent does before I guess I can't play the expertise anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Ooh, our opponent's gonna play something real big. Well, hopefully I draw a land. And if it's a cavalry, yeah, I can kill that if I draw a land. Alright. So Swing in. No. He's not blocking. And I'll do this and cast that. Because Revolt triggers. And we go. And our opponent's gonna be super tilted if we ever cast this second Yani's Expertise. But such is life. Oh well, yeah, I don't know why. I mean, you knew that was in my deck. I don't know why it's funny. So we can't play the coup yet. I think. I don't think I'd do this yet. Nah. I might save the rush to do it defensively here. But I do want to start making some servos so I can play my Fen Hauler. Well, this makes things easier. Yeah, we'll make a servo. So next turn he can either coup or I'm just gonna trade. We'll see. I don't really want to trade because I don't want to have to play. Yeah, that's fine. He needs Expertise any sooner than I need to. So my opponent can make that a 3. Ooh, interesting. Let's just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. I think I just want to make this a 5/5. Yeah. And if our opponent wants to start getting aggressive with the cub, so be it. You can always steal it next turn. Or just play a 5/5. I guess it's not... The touch isn't great on a servo because it doesn't come back to my hand, obviously. Ugh, bummer. It's a big bummer. I can't even use it for my Fen Hauler. I can't even play my Fen Hauler now. That's a tilt. Does our opponent have in mind here? Should we coup or poison her? Let's just poison her. And then we'll coup next turn. Make our opponent deal with this to some degree. Especially coup if he leaves back the cub to try to block the Vengeful Rebel. Alright, well, while we're sitting here, I want to take another opportunity to thank all you guys watching on Twitch right now. Yeah, 4-6. Putting Rogue Refiner. That seems like good value. Yeah, thank all you guys watching on Twitch. If you get a chance, love to have you guys follow. You hit that bottom button on the, on the bottom left of your screen as you're watching. So do I want to 5-5 out right now? I don't think so. And I want all my energy, so no need to attack with the poisoner. And let's see what our opponent does here. No counter spell he can play. Oh, again, negate he could play. Never mind about that. Very nice deck to use, whatever. Okay. Tilting opponent, but no need to do that. Cub's gonna be a 6-6. But given our opponent was that low on life, I think doing extra damage was worth it. Yeah, well, they're going to be attacking with Rebel and Cub next turn. And then I can cast Yanni's Expertise. And so you can see how our opponent decides to block. Because he can't really, I mean, he can double block with the Scavenger and something else on the Cub. I guess I am kind of sacrificing a lot, but given I have the 5-5 in my hand and my opponent has 0 cards in his hand, wiping the board's just not bad. Okay, and I don't think I need the expertise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just fine being ahead on board. Yeah, opponent can lose life. That's fine. Unless they draw an answer, but yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Almost win if I do this. Oh, I only attack my opponent for 2. Otherwise he double blocks, he takes 1. Very funny to see what our opponent says though. Now it needs to answer a 5-5. Okay. Alright, well, at least he's throwing the GGs. Okay. Match 3. Let's do this. Let's do this. Pretty quick game so far, which is great for me. Happy to do that. It's late. Don't want to stay up forever here. Let's get ourselves another trophy, shall we? Go to our deck again. Oh, never mind. Well, I'm gonna take a quick screenshot there. All right, that's all I wanted. first, yes. Am I keeping this? It was blue cards, and I don't think I am keeping that. Did we get our screenshot? We did. So this one I cannot keep. This one's pretty slow and no black. This looks fine. Be tough to decide what to get with the map, but we'll keep that. I will top that. Now I can just get another swamp with the map later. No rush on that until I'm out of lands, and especially since that's kind of a ramp spell for our Fen Hauler and a lot of other things. No need to crack that yet. Also, I want to be drawing lands, so. It might be worth killing this now. Also steal it later. I don't think that's quite worth it. Let's stop our opponent before combat here. See what they do. It's tough because there's a lot of things I'd rather kill, like a aeronaut or something like that. Yeah, I'll wait till end of turn. You probably want to crack the map. And if he plays a 3-drop, I'm gonna want to kill that. And just gonna have to deal with the consequences. Yeah, like that's probably just more annoying. Swamp. Definitely making a servo here. And then now anything our opponent no, I can't pass. Anything our opponent plays now for 4 we can steal if we draw land. And I'm not gonna trade off servos here because I need it for the Fen Hauler. Alright, so now I have to be careful with something like, what's it called? The +2/+1 to all your creatures. Well, Henny's expertise would be real nice right about now. Alright, next turn, if I draw land, I can attack with Poisoner, make a servo, and then play a Fen Hauler. But if he all-out attacks, I might be priced into blocking, which is unfortunate. Because otherwise this is 12 with the pump spell. Oh, if I just do this, excuse me, if I just do this, it's 12. Yeah, the thing is, he doesn't really have a reason not to block because, yeah, it's just a kind of a free attack for him anyway. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh yeah, it's really good. It's kind of unfortunate to not have another artifact for designs and all of that, but. I think making a servo is important here. Am I paying 1? I didn't think about that. I am not. And then might be stealing the flyer here. So I can keep 2 energy, make another artifact. I can still block his 1/1s. We'll call it there. I'm happy to block one of his real creatures with my Malphus squad. But yikes. Am I dead to rush if I don't block there. As much as I need to be keeping artifacts in play, can't quite afford to do that. Alright, well, certainly bringing in my -2/-2 spell. Yeah, I was worried about that. Alright, make a 5/5, and then see what happens. Our best draw is probably like blue implement or something. Oh no. Actually, what am I talking about? Henny's expertise is our best draw by far. Don't have 6. Okay. Yeah, Henny's expertise would have been nasty. Alright, well, we're going to be dropping our first game here, it looks like. Unless we can draw exactly expertise. Oh, I'm just dead. Yep. Just dead. Alright. No. Alright. So... card advantage is big. Counter spells might be important. I'm just gonna bring in these prowlers, I think. I'm gonna cut the solvent. Bring in cruel finality. Definitely the expertises. Cut the Malphus squads. So these cards are interesting. Whether or not I want those. Griffin is good. Weathercraft, yes. Vengeful, yes. Poisoners are good. All this is good. Maybe the automaton's not. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 artifacts. Might cut a Fenholler, might be kind of slow. Cogworker's Puzzle Knot's really interesting, actually. I don't think it's what we need. I could see a Rats and a Rush of Vitality. Let's do 1 Rush of Vitality. Maybe cut a Black Implement, as much as I don't want to lose artifacts. Let's just stick with our plan. I think this is good. I don't know that I want the counter spells. Yeah, this can be fine. 8 blue sources. Was Cruel Finality in the sideboard? Honestly, just because I had a good amount of removal. Got 2 Yanni's expertises. Oh yeah, this is my camera doing that. It's just tracking. Sorry about that. I don't think that was incorrect. I mean, if you were watching the first couple matches, it was it's not what I needed. Cruel Finality. And I think I'm gonna make an artifact here. But I just had, with 2 Yanni's expertise and I had a good amount of other removal, that I didn't really need the Cruel Finality. I just needed artifacts to be pumping out my improvised cards. So that's why I was out. But I do generally like Cruel Finality a lot. And yeah, I think Cogworkers is probably better than Walder Automaton here. Peon Prop, I think that's probably right. Where's our Twitch chat? Oh, here we go. Sorry, I should have had this up, guys. My apologies. Alright. Garrison, huh? Alright, this is a good draw. And I might just play my Rebel anyway. Nah, I think I'm gonna leave the Cruel Finality up, we'll see. Offload some of my more pricey. Yeah, GoBots is the bot that I like to sell to the most to get tickets, and then if you're trying to get money for your tickets, I think I'm not sure where you, I mean, there's a lot of websites that'll kind of trade you money for tickets and whatnot. I'm not sure what's the best website for that, though, to be selling your tickets. Selling your tickets for cash if you're trying to buy into paper. The answers don't line up well here. Yeah, GoBots is where I tend to sell my cards. I think I just want to scry here. Don't need that. Use it? Yes, I do. I probably should have done all this first, but I will attack here. our opponents the go white aggressive decks, I'm happy to trade, even though I want these artifacts in general. Yeah. No, there's an argument for holding on to the Prowler, but... Vengeful Revel is flyer away. And certainly will block Mobile Garrison with my Death Toucher. This is pretty good. Do I want to pay? Oh, I can't do this yet. Yeah, I'll pay. Tap, huh? Okay. Okay with that. Ooh, this is rough. Alright, well, I'm gonna need both my Death Toucher and Underhanded Designs to do some work. It's good, Damien. It's good to know. So you can sell tickets at 0.88. Yeah, that's good. Alright, well, got the land anyway here, and yeah, this is rough. So I kind of need these. I need to have artifacts so I can trigger Underhanded Designs. I might have to take some hits here, but I think that's okay. Alright, well, I have some plays to make now. Play the Automaton and Underhanded Designs. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage right now. But I should be able to get out of this. I have the resources, should I be able to. I'm going to go to 11, or to take 11, I'm going to go to 3 here, but... Okay, take 9, that's fine. Yeah, I have the resources, so... I have a Poisoner, 2 removal spells, 5, and alright, so I need to play this, and I need to leave 2 open, so I can't play the Vengeful Revel anyway. Which is unfortunate, actually. Really unfortunate. Unless I just do that now, he can only crew the Mobile Garrison. And then next turn I can Tidy Conclusions and Underhanded Designs. I've got Chump Blockers if I need it. No, but I need underhanded designs to... I need the map to trigger on underhanded designs, so... Can't exactly do it. It's kind of awkward. Alright. Alright, playing a land is good. That's super annoying. Again, I have the resources to deal with this. It's just pain. I'm not able to be very mana efficient as I do this, which is the tough part to do. Yeah. So I can Vengeful Rebel as Cloud Blazer next turn. And then on another turn, Tidy Conclusions something. So depending what he has, can't crew the Peace Walker, but the Mobile Garrison, if I double block, can kill both of my things, which is really annoying. Oh boy. Man, super aggressive deck. Yeah, might be dead or close to it. How many poisoners have I gone through? 2? Yeah, I think I just take 4 here. And then... as long as he can't crew his other thing. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need... It really depends on if he can crew his Colossus. No, it doesn't really matter, because if he can do that, I'm kind of dead anyway. If he's able to attack with both vehicles, I'm dead, so... whether it's Tidy Conclusion or Geese German Zone. Yep. Ugh. That's tilt. Alright. Yeah, that's true, but he could do that, but I need a chump block anyway. I guess I could have done that Tidy Conclusion, but he has no reason to do that if I'm at 2. Like if I have mana open, if I leave mana open, he has no reason to attack with anything but Garrison and Servo. In which case I have to Tidy Conclusions as Garrison. So yeah, if he would have done that play and crew activated, he would have crewed with his Garrison and his Servo, crewed his 6/6. I do have the chump block, unfortunately, but the other alternative was kind of the same. Oh well. I am... I'm down for another draft. Let's do it. So I'm gonna stop this recording actually.